guys, it's Princess Jess. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to the Stranger Things experience, so I just want to make this video as like a what to expect, some tips for going, etc. for anyone who might be going to Atlanta, or it's probably going to come to other cities after. So I'm super excited. I'm a huge fan of Stranger Things. I've loved it ever since the first season came out, and as you can see, I am going today as Chrissy, dead Chrissy. I meant to film this when I was in Alive Chrissy and then like film me getting ready in the dead Chrissy, but I did not. Sorry, but I can film my boyfriend getting ready because he's going to be back. So come along this journey with me, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. When Jackson got here, we realized we had to go to Goodwill because he didn't have a belt for his Vecna costume, but I was already fully dressed in my Chrissy makeup, so I fully just went to Goodwill dressed like this. And the best part was not a single person questioned me the entire time. Stop it. Followers, cast your vote.
This is the one.
Okay, never mind, no votes. Jackson didn't like my TikToks.
I loved your TikToks. I loved your TikToks.
You didn't see the other ones.
We'll make some together.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the white hot chocolate.
You're welcome. Jackson, what are you doing? Where are you? What?
Put all the stuff away and then grab all the stuff.
Okay.
So, listen, I don't want to hear anything from you. What is this?
The blood.
It's your fake blood?
Yeah, my gallon of fake blood.
Hello, Jessica. I'm supposed to look.
Days. Weeks.
You keep going on.
Months.
So now I remember everything. Each life a lesser, faded copy than the one before.
Do the tutorial. Step 1, foundation. Have you used this product before?
This was, I believe, the product I used for Alpha.
I've used that product before too. Revlon Color Stay. You recommend it?
Jessica.
My YouTube channel needs the recommendations from you.
Obviously, if I'm using it, I recommend it.
Okay, Jackson recommends it. I find a very full coverage. Do you find a full coverage?
Yes, I find full coverage.
Look at that coverage, ladies.
Oh my god. I love you.
I didn't ask Jackson if he was comfortable with me filming. He just started filming.
Jessica,
Assumed it would be okay. It's okay, right?
Yes. At this point.
Look at that powdered face.
Jessica.
What?
No.
Oh, do you want me to do it?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna switch to my other eyeliner. All reliable.
What if you look emo?
He's Vecna, and I'm killing a lot of things. So you know. Yeah.
Do you like it? Or do you want to look at it?
Yeah, I trust you.
Trust me.
Should I not trust you? All reliable.
Blink for the camera. Look at how perfect he looks. Courtesy of me.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm, it's all me.
All you. So we use chocolate syrup, cocoa powder, cornstarch.
Or I have this simple syrup.
So we need half a cup. We have cornstarch, cocoa powder, and then blue, and apparently we also need red food coloring dye.
I also have red. 1. Everyone place your bets. Do you think this will taste good?
It probably is going to taste delicious.
Yeah, it's like syrup, cocoa powder. This is a half teaspoon, so I'm doing 2 of these.
How have you already made a mess?
What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next?
Still going on about how you already made it.
Jackson, it's best not to clean it up because I'm just gonna make more of a mess. It's true.
I'm just going to have this on standby.
Okay.
Okay, mix the ingredients one at a time. Oh no.
Does it say what happens if you don't mix them one at a time? I think my cocoa powder might be expired. Yeah! That looks just like it!
It looks like shit.
What?
My tattoo artist did a terrible job.
The final look. Look at how scary he looks. Oh! Turn around. Here's me.
This is actually Dragon Con worthy.
I know. Here's Lindsey. She's Max.
Ellie?
Yeah.
Been running up that road.
That's what we've been singing all night.
Really?
Yeah.
Right here, I was like, da-da-da.
Now we are on the way to the experience, and obviously we had to stop at Chick-fil-A first. I'm going to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A! We forgot about Vecna. I forgot my pom-poms, so we're going back.
Must be for the exercise.
This must be why I killed you.
Okay. Pom-pom obtained. No! Okay, well, we made it, and this is what the entrance looks like, and we thought it was maybe this side that the entrance was, but turns out we were wrong. All right, so apparently the entrance is by the Stranger Things sign. So right when you walk in after that big red sign, it looks like this. It's just kind of a hallway lined, and you can see the poster from, I think, season 4, maybe? They gave us these #1 fan stickers, I think because we were all dressed up. And here's Jackson scaring a little kid by showing him he is the real Vecna. Okay, I'm sorry that I look like this, but I wanted to take a pause and explain a little bit what happens like when you're actually inside the experience. We talk about it at the end of the video, but I don't think we do a really good job at explaining because it's kind of chaotic. So here is exactly what to expect when you enter the Stranger Things experience. This does contain spoilers, so if you want to be completely surprised, skip through this part. But basically what happens is you walk in. It feels sort of like Rise of the Resistance at Disney, where like there's like these different lines and you each get assigned a different line. There's 3 different groups. There's the red group, the blue group, and the yellow group. And you get assigned to stand in one of the groups. And whatever people you come with, they will be in your group as well. Basically, the room, that first room you enter is decorated to look like inside a room of Hawkins' lab. And there's a bunch of actors walking around in lab coats that are supposed to be mimicking the doctors or like the research study group leader people. They were just sort of going around to us asking questions like, do you have trouble sleeping at night? Do you have weird dreams? Like stuff like that. And they basically set it up like we are participants for a sleep study for an experiment at Hawkins' lab. And then like some woman comes out who's super bubbly and energetic, and she's saying like, oh, she's with HR or it's not HR, with the PR. She's with the PR team. She like it leads us to the room where the sleep study is going to be taking place. And so she leads everyone into a room with like a podium and a projector, and she starts talking about the goals of the study. And then this is staged, obviously, but like the system starts breaking down, and in like flashes some clips of you see all like the actors, all the kids, like Dustin, Mike, and Will, and Lucas, and they're like waving at the camera, and they're like, hey, we need your help, which I didn't know that the actual actors had filmed clips for this that they were going to be using during this, which I thought was really cool and a really nice added touch because it felt like you were sort of with them and like actually a part of the episode in the show. So that like kind of flashes in and out for a little bit, and the PR lady is like, oh, this is all expected, like it's just a glitch in the system, whatever. And then Papa comes on the screen and he's like, just take it to the next room. So we go into the next room, and this is where you find more about each group you are assigned. So the yellow group ends up having the power of intuition, and to use your power, it sort of goes off, you know how when Elle uses her power, she makes like this motion with her hand, and that's her using her power. So they pick a different pose for each group to show what you're doing when you're using your power. So the yellow group like was intuition, and we did this. The red group was like physical power, I think, and they had like some kind of running stance. And then the blue group was, I'm pretty sure, intellect, and they kind of like stood with their hands open like this. You're assigned one of those groups, you're taught like the different pose that you're going to do, and then they take you to the next room, which is basically they take you into this room, and I forgot what this room even looked like. I think it was just like a bunch of benches or stuff where you're like sat down, and they started explaining like the sleep study, but then they like somehow, I honestly completely forgot this detail. They like figure out that we all have powers, and then they decide to take us to the rainbow room to test the powers. So we go into the rainbow room, and there's like a little puzzle set up for everyone to do. And he starts by giving everyone 30 seconds to complete their little puzzle, which he says he gives you 30 seconds, but it's really more like 10 seconds, so no one can complete the puzzle. And then he's like, okay, let's test everyone's powers. And this is where it's really cool because he will say like for example, he said, yellow group, make your pose and imagine bugs coming out of like this vent behind me. And so we'll all make the pose, and then there's some kind of like special effects they have that will actually make bugs come out of the vent. Like it seriously feels like Disney World quality of entertainment, because they had like ways bugs could come out of the vents. They had ways that like Coke cans could like be moved across the table without anyone touching them, or like stuff like that was just super cool. And so then the scientist acts all astonished, like, oh my gosh, these guys have more powers than I thought. We really need them to help with this other thing. And so we go into this room where we're supposed to wait for Papa, I think, to help us with more of like the sleep study. But when we get into the other room, and this is sort of like supposed to be like the back like mechanical room. Oh, wait, I forgot to say, when you're in the rainbow room, this girl she starts talking, and she's an actor that's planted in the audience. She starts talking and goes, I don't want to be here. And the scientist guy ends up like chasing her and like tasing her. So it's sort of like, it's scary. But anyway, so you go to the next room. We're supposed to be waiting for Papa, but then like the kids come back on the screen and they're explaining this situation that they need their help with us with. And the situation is that Elle and Max are stuck in the upside down and they need our help to get them back because they saw that we all have powers like Elle. And so then it's like sort of like an escape room, and they listed all these different tasks. They're like, find the wires, unplug the wires, take the benches, put them up against the door so the scientists can't come in and find you. And like they list all these tasks for you to do. And so then like the group splits up, we all do the tasks, and then we all get guided into the next room, which in that room, there's like a bunch of glass walls on the sides and like a big projector and a big keypad. It kind of looks like the room that they're in like the Russian prison in season 4, where they're like observing, if that makes sense. You're there and the screen keeps flashing between Papa and the kids, and Papa is explaining like why he needs our help with the study, and the kids are explaining like why they need their help, and all these like alarms are going off, and the Demogorgons, they get loose in the facility, and they have these really cool effects going on where you can see like the Demogorgons against the glass walls that are like surrounding you. You can see the Demogorgons like pounding against the wall. You can like see their tongues, and like you can see like people like fighting and their bloody handprints on the wall, and you can see it all around on all the glass walls. So it's really cool. And then they give you these 3D glasses and they take you into this other room that's supposed to be like you finally made it to the upside down. But on your way to the upside down, basically we all have to work together to open a rift inside that mechanical room. And it's really cool how they do it. So like we're all doing like our pose or whatever that they assign us in the beginning. And this part of the wall just magically separates. And it's a really tight, like squishy area that looks like flesh kind of, and you like walk through it. It literally looks like a tunnel into the upside down, like a for real tunnel into the upside down. So you like walk through it, and then you're in the upside down and you have your 3D glasses on, and they're like playing this video, and it's like Max, and she's like talking to us, and she's like, oh, I really need your help. Like we need to fight off these Demogorgons. Elle is losing her powers, so we need you guys to use your powers to fight off the Demogorgons while Elle opens the rift back into the world. So we're using our powers again to like help fight off the Demogorgons, and then like Vecna appears, and we have to like really use our powers to like help get Max away from Vecna, help Elle. Then we like all do Elle's pose at the end, where we like hold that pose she does, and we all like open the rift together. And at the very end, before the rift is finally open, all these Demogorgons, they come like out. And it's like a 4D experience because they come like super close to your face. Like literally at one part, I like reached out and tried to touch the Demogorgon because I actually thought it was like real. I forgot I was wearing 3D glasses, and I like tried to touch it because they come like so close to your face. And then I think they have like some kind of spray bottle effects where they're like spraying you with water, because I swear when like the Demogorgons open their mouth, you can feel like the wetness and like their breath on your face, and it's really cool. But basically, you know, you open the rift, you beat Vecna, and you leave, and then you get to go to the rest of the experience. So after you exit the upside down, you get spat out into this huge room with so many different little areas, which honestly, I just thought the experience was just basically this room. I didn't realize we were even going to the upside down in the first place. But anyway, here's Lindsey with the sign, looking so cute. We started off by going to the upside down bar where they had all these cute Stranger Things themed cocktails. It was decorated really cool and 80s-y. They had that amazing Will the Wise poster. They had Eleven's dress from season 1.
I'm 21!
I
got it!
Tell the vlog what drink you got.
I got a Friends Don't Lie, and it's basically like a tequila sunrise, which is like tequila, orange juice, and grenadine syrup, but then they also added lime juice, and they also added an orange slice.
An orange slice.
And look at the cup!
We got the Suzy Poo. Soda, apple, cranberry,
we got glitter.
apple slice, and a marshmallow, and pear. Jackson, look, Jackson. They're setting a drink on fire.
So 10:30. Like a
Whoa! Thank you. They had so many cool places for photo ops. Like they had this little area where you could take a picture with Vecna and you could wrap yourself in the vines. You could take a picture with the Demogorgon and you can get all up and close and see its teeth. That was really cool. They had this little area that I think was supposed to be Hawkins High. It was basically where they sold a bunch of Hellfire Club merch. And they had the buyer's home where you could take a picture with the iconic wall of string lights. This one's funny because Jackson's holding up that Will poster that says, "Have you seen me?" And like, haha, you know what happens to Will. Anyway, they have Wrinklemania. You could even buy roller skates, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, these are props. But anyway, it was still cute, and they had like other merch you could buy there, including these really cute things that I had no idea what they were, but it was like, I think it was the cutest Demogorgon I've ever seen in my life.
These glasses are a little hot for the 80s. $40.
And of course, we had to stop at Scoops Ahoy where they were actually serving ice cream. Here is Lindsey looking for Steve. Obviously, he was nowhere to be found. Very, very sad. And then, you know, here's Jackson, his guest appearance. They also had Surfer Boy pizza, but we didn't eat there because it was expensive. Anyway, they had this video game place where you could play video games too, like arcade. That was super fun, and the games are really functional. And they had family video. You couldn't buy like real videos there, but they had other things that you could buy. This is where you could buy merch from all of the different groups, like the one you were assigned in the beginning that I mentioned earlier. And yeah, these videos said they weren't real, you couldn't actually rent them, but you know, Jackson definitely tried. They were also selling Egos here, which I thought was personally really cute. We just got back from the Stranger Things experience.
You guys.
Oh.
Can I be
Like,
in the
what's your
middle of my
favorite part?
parents?
Yeah.
Look at how good this turned out.
Aw, that's so cute.
Do you have our stickers? Look, you guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how did this one turn out? Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So we got #1 fan stickers because we all cosplayed. And
then
then
we're
we were
friends.
so cool that we were told to meet this guy.
Even though we were gonna meet him anyway.
And he was so cute!
He was very talkative.
Post, Mr. Dylan Gardner. I don't think that's his real name.
No, definitely not.
And then they liked us so much that they had us take like old 80s photos and they put them up on the wall.
Yeah, that's
so we're
And she might use it for her socials.
For the social.
The social.
Yeah, the Stranger Things experience.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put on the post notice for that.
I follow them, so
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know if I see it.
But basically, if you decide to go, there's like, I want to say like the very beginning of it is 30 minutes where you are pretty much in season 4.
Yeah, it's like an episode.
And you go through 3 different rooms, I think. And it's just in
it might
3.5.
Well, because like okay.
Well, the
opening-
entrance is kind of like a room.
The entrance is like a prologue.
Oh yeah.
And
It's like the pre-show.
I think there's about 5 full rooms in total with the prologue and then
Yeah.
the end like section where you can take all the
I didn't know the actors who were gonna be in it. They like filmed like
Yeah.
scenes and they played them and like voiceover.
Like Millie Bobby Blue, Finn Wolfhard.
Millie Bobby
all
Blue.
them.
You get to do a puzzle in the rainbow room.
Yeah. It's
Like, you really get to
super
do it.
cool.
They
It's
say
fun.
they give you 30 seconds.
We
but
were
they
Team
were-
Intuition.
Yes.
Yeah, we were Team Intuition. There's 3 teams.
Which had the
Charles Xavier.
Yeah, I was
technique.
gonna say Professor X.
No, for real.
But I think by the end of it, you basically could do whatever hand thing
I
you
got blood
wanted.
on my #1 fan sticker.
And we all chose to do this because, of course.
Demogorgons jump out at you and you can feel their juices like juicing
It
on
was
your
cool. It was cool.
I thought that was just the wind, really.
Soren
I-
at Disney
I
World
felt
Epcot.
juices.
Take notes. Take notes.
I felt juicy.
No, I did too. I felt a spray and I went, ooh, okay. The very, very end with the big room with like all the like restaurants, like Scoops Ahoy and the pizza and drinks. And it was very fun. Some stuff was overpriced, but my favorite part of it all was the characters. So like at the end of the room, you meet like, you know, reporter, the Hawkins Post reporters, high school students, like, I just loved it because they would like improv and talk and be in character, but bitch, I'm in character too. So I was with them.
She was in it.
I genuinely couldn't tell if they were actually talking about real, like...
Me and them?
Yeah. Because she was like, oh, I asked this guy... I only caught the tail end of that one conversation.
Yeah.
She was like, I asked this guy out, made him chase me twice, and then now I'm going to him. And I was like... And you were like, so I don't know what's real and what's not.
And who? And bleep that out, please.
Okay. Yeah, Matthew, he's actually gonna watch this.
No, yeah, actually, I'm gonna send it to him.
Yeah, I was gonna DM it to him.
But,
It's not Matt, it's Matt.
It's Steve Harrington.
Ding.
Oh,
Joe Curie. But yeah, no, I loved improving with them. I got 2 of the characters to go to prom together, and at the end of that conversation, they were like, wow, you're really good at talking. And I was like, so are we gonna hire me? Or
yeah, or what? Or am I gonna be in season 5? Or
season 5?
It was me. Woo.
I really, really I hate to say this, but I think I liked it more than I liked Bridgerton.
I absolutely
loved
Like
more than
Bridgerton, I felt like a cute little baddie, but
Well, I've never seen Bridgerton, so I was just like there for the pictures.
Yeah, but Bridgerton's experience was like, it's Bridgerton in name, but it's not really. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, it felt like they like gave up on Bridgerton halfway through, and they just wanted like to do their own thing. This was Stranger Things experience from beginning to end.
it was just perfect in my opinion. Like 5 out of
Jessica,
5 out
you're
of
the one
5
who's
stars.
I know, isn't it crazy?
No, it's your legs.
Oh, I thought it was
Spidey senses.
I thought it was you. thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you liked this kind of content, you want to see more like it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment below what kinds of content you want to see in the future. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, also, follow me on TikTok at princess_Jess18 and Instagram at Atlanta Princess Jessica. Thanks.